to my studio, and today we're going to be doing an intermediate tap dance combination to Enter Sandman by Metallica. So I put a poll in Patreon to allow my patrons to help me choose some Halloween music for October, and the overall winner was actually the Ghostbusters theme, but there were some really enthusiastic people about Enter Sandman, and it's one of my favorite songs of all time. So I was down to do both of these. I figured I'll just take the top two winners, and these were the top two winners. So Enter Sandman is one of the best Metallica songs for sure, and I love being able to tap dance to it. I wanted to make this dance super accessible to everybody and not have it be either too hard and too easy by doing the split between advanced and beginner. I'd rather it just be like intermediate. I can show you where you can take things away to make it easier, and I can show you where you can add a couple things to make it harder, and you can kind of customize it to yourself. I want to try to do one intermediate per month, just like a straight intermediate dance. But I'm super happy that I chose this one because it's really, really fun. So let's go ahead and get started. So it starts with step and a 5-count riff, scuff, heel. You do this twice, but it's a right step, a left 5-count riff, and then scuff, heel, right, left. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So let's do that just to make sure we got it. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now, you do this twice in a row, so let's do it twice in a row. And a little bit faster. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, if you want to make that a little harder, let me just wake up my computer because I had started filming already, and then Bento completely derailed my filming, so I had to start over. But anyway, in order to make it harder, you can take the 5-count riff and make it 7s. So you can make them 7-count riffs if you want to make it harder. I'm going to stick with the 5 because it's an intermediate level tutorial. But there's one of your first options to like make it easier. Or make it harder. That's to make it harder. If you want to make it easier, you take the riff out and do scuff, heel, dig, step. So you take this part out and you just do a scuff instead. Totally fine if that's what you want to do. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that one more time together, and then I'll go on to the next part. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Real quick, let me open the door for Bento because he's very upset that he can't go outside. So if there's extraneous noise for the next however long you feel like being out there, sorry, but luckily there's no yard work being done right now, and the cicadas are going back to sleep for 9 months. So, okay. So the next part is step and a 5-count riff and a 5-count riff and a 5-count riff ball change. And then the same alterations, there are those cicadas, the same alterations can apply to this part that you did in the first part if you want to make it harder and make it easier. So this line is step, 3 5-count riffs and a ball change. Step and a 5-count riff, 5-count riff, 5-count riff, ball change. So let's just do that part. Step, 3 5-count riffs, ball change. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Awesome. So let's do the first part and the second part together. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 scuff heel. 5 and 6 and 7 scuff heel. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Good. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Awesome. And then good news. You do it twice in a row. This is that intro, that guitar riff intro. You do it twice in a row to get ready to get into the actual like meat of the choreography. So the whole thing twice. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. out whatever you guys want to do to make it for you. But let's go ahead and try it. Okay, I'm already queued up. Just double checking the volume. There we go. All right, first time we're trying it. We don't know how the song's supposed to fit, the dance, and it's okay. It's okay if it goes a little wonky. I like the word wonky. This is just the first time we're trying it. It's supposed to make us go like, oh, that's how it fits the song. So it doesn't need to be perfect on the first try. All right, let's give it a shot. I'll count you in, don't worry. So did I. You don't know how many takes that took. So let's try it again. It's hard to keep the pattern in your head sometimes. So let's try it again. This time is to make sure we get a little bit more comfortable with it, okay? Just figure out how it's supposed to fit the music and really let your body feel that. Just to make sure we're ready to move on to the next part. So this time we do it is to make sure, okay, I got this section, I'm ready to learn more. If you're not ready to learn more after 3 tries, that's okay. This is a YouTube video, so you can always pause, rewind, do it as many times as you need to, and then move on when you're ready. That is the beauty of YouTube, and I love it so much. All right, let's try it one more time. If you're ready to move on, let's go ahead. If not, you know what to do. Rewind, practice, meet me back here when you're ready. All right, next section. You just did ball change. Your right foot is free. You have stamp, chug, chug, spank, pas de bout, ready. So it's stamp, chug, chug on one foot. Now, you want to set up for your next step. So you want to have this foot out and kind of flexed and ready to spank. If you do this, you can't really spank from here. So you want to make sure it's stamp, chug, chug. You're ready to spank. You have a back essence. Spank, pas de bout. And put a stamp on that last one to give it an accent. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good. One more time. 5, 6, 7, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good. And as if you didn't do enough 5-count riffs, you have 2 more 5-count riffs right here with the right foot first and then the left. Now you're going to delay that last tell. That's going to go with the I almost said lyrics. I tried to say words and lyrics at the same time and it came out lyrics. Anyway, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 1. And a 7, 8 and 1. It's right on the words. It's, gosh, do I know the words? I don't know the words. Like I do if the song's playing, but without the song I just don't. But you'll hear it. It's right in there. 1 and 2 and, yeah. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 10. Okay? Let's try that. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and You have 3 shuffle diddles. Shuffle, step, heel, shuffle, step, heel, shuffle, step, heel, toe, step, with a toe stamp at the end. 3 shuffle diddles, or shuffle, step, heels, and then a toe stamp at the end. So that's, you just did 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay? So let's try from stamp, chug, chug. I think that's going to be the best place to go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Rhythmically, that's kind of complex for it being a little bit on the slow side. So let's try it again. Literally, Bento's just sunbathing. I'm like, dude, come back inside and close the door. Ready? 5, 6, 7, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Okay? So, can we add that on? I know it's not very much, but let's add it on. So you would have just done all change. Step, chug, chug, step, out of your way, 5 count, lift, 5 count, lift, shuffle, step, heel, shuffle, step, heel, shuffle, step, heel, toe, step. Okay? Alright, so let's add that on. We've just looked at the transition, and yeah, we got this. Right? Say your prayers. Something about little one, don't forget. Listen, I don't know the words that well. I know the words to the chorus. Like one of my favorite songs. I don't know the words that well. But I know the words to a lot of songs, so don't hate, okay? Anyway, let's try it again and make it just a little bit better, get a little bit more comfy with it. Alright? Focus on the tap steps, not the words. Before we move on to the very last section. The last section is a little bit longer. It is a relatively short combination, but it's full of fun. So, all right, one last time and then we'll move on. But if you need more time, you know what to do. Section. It's a little bit longer. So you just did right foot first. Okay, so your right foot is free. You have step and 3 drawbacks. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. So you step with the right, draw back left, right, left, same heel, step, same heel, step, same heel, step. Then you have 2 Cincinnatis. Now, one way to make that easier is to just take out the Cincinnatis, and then you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you'll have step and then 7 drawbacks, okay? So that's just one way to make it easier if you don't want to do the Cincinnatis, or if you haven't learned the Cincinnatis yet. There is a video on how to do Cincinnatis in my step tutorial playlist down below, so if you need that, head over to that playlist and come back to this video when you're ready. Or you can just take out the Cincinnatis and add them in when you've learned them. But that's one way to make it a little bit easier. I'm going to keep doing the choreography as written, but I keep wanting to give you these options. So you have step, 3 drawbacks, 2 Cincinnatis. Let's try that. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then step, let's do it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, awesome. One more time just to make sure we got that, and then I'll move on. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, good. You have all of your weight on your left foot. Your right foot is free. You have 2 buffalo steps. Step across, across. Then you have a cramp roll, 5 and 6, and then 7 and 8. So rhythmically, that last part goes 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Da 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 da. Fast, 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 fast. Slow, 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 slow. Da 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 da. Okay, that's the rhythm. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So let's go buffalo, buffalo, cramp roll. It's 1 and 2, 3 and 4. You have a cramp roll, and then you have sorry, I forgot I didn't even explain that step. You have step, heel, and then right, left, right. Don't turn out too far, because then you're going to end up here, and then that's super awkward. So you want to keep it kind of little, just a tiny little movement. Okay? So let's do buffalo, buffalo, cramp roll, toe, toe, heel, heel, and then we'll add it on to the drawbacks, and then I'll teach you the very, very last line. So drawbacks, or buffalo, from the buffalo. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Again, 5, 6, 7, go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Awesome. From the drawbacks, so it'll go 1, 2, 3, ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 Your right foot is free. You have 2 paradiddles, and then a triple paradiddle, which basically just means you repeat the dig spank 3 times, and then do the step heel. So it's dig spank, step heel, dig spank, step heel, dig spank, dig spank, dig spank. So all you do is the dig spank 3 times, then step heel, as opposed to doing it once and then step heel. That's all a triple paradiddle is. So it's single, single, triple, and then you have 3 paradiddles and a ball change. And that's the end of the combination. So the last part is 2 paradiddles and a triple, 3 paradiddles and a ball change. So let's do that. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and triple paradiddle. 1, 2, 3, ball change. One more time. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Awesome. So let's go from the drawbacks to the end, and then we'll go from the top to the end. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Double step, double step, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and triple paradiddle. 1, 2, 3, Okay, let's go from the top and walk through the entire thing, and then we'll do it with music, okay? So walking through from, we got this, ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, step, 5, count, 5, count, 5, count, 5, count, 5, count, again. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, up, up. 5 count, 5 count, lift, shuffle, step, go, shuffle, step, go, step, draw back, 2, 3, 4. Buffalo. 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. That's a long piece. All right, so let's try it from the top with music, because the music helps a lot. So let's try it from the top. This is the first time we're doing it all together. It's totally fine if it's a mess, okay? It goes from mess to not a mess to, hey, this is pretty good, with practice. First time you do it, it's never gonna be perfect. All right, so let's do it. At the end of that and get back to teaching. That's what I do in class though too. If like the song's really good, I'll kind of let it play for an extra minute and just kind of rock out. And sometimes the students do it with me, and that makes my day. Like, you should have heard what happened when I played Living on a Prayer in class. It was great. Anyway, let's do it again. This time we're gonna get a little bit more comfortable with it, make it just a little bit better. You don't have to focus on making the whole thing better, just focus on like maybe one thing that could be better and try to improve it. All right, let's do this. One more time? Cool. One more time, and this will be the last time that we do it for this video, but you can do it as many times as you want to, because that's the beauty of YouTube. You can like make me go back and do it again as many times as you want. I won't even notice. All right, so last time, and we have to do what I always say, make it fun. It's Metallica. Make it fun. I'm in a crazy outfit by choice. I did not order this from anywhere. This is just like what I wear. And I was like, oh, I have Halloween socks. They're knee highs, but I'm wearing leggings. Oh well. So I feel in the spirit. So let's do it, all right? difficult moments for sure. Hopefully you guys took some of the advice of like making it harder. Maybe you guys found other places you could make it harder. The buffaloes, you can make it a double. I didn't even think about that. You could absolutely add some brushes in there. Oh, for sure. So however you guys decided to take this piece and make it more your level, totally fine. It's just for fun. You're just learning it for fun. I may actually set this on noise complaint. I'm kind of excited about it. I may set this on noise complaint. So I hope you guys had an absolute blast. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, hit the subscribe button and join the TAP fam. We've got really, really fun choreography tutorials just like this. We've got technique exercises. We have step tutorials where you can just learn one step. We've got, I say we, but it's really just kind of like me and my cats. So we, okay, Bento, you in? He's still sunbathing? I don't know. Did he ever come in? I would not have even noticed if he came in. Anyway, we have tons of things on this channel, including cats. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up button because, first of all, it makes it really, really easy for other people to find these free tap tutorials if you hit the thumbs up button, because then YouTube goes, hey, people like free tap class. And there are tons of free tap classes on this channel, but there's also other channels like United Taps, which I talked about before. Definitely check out United Taps. They have like really, really cool exercises that they put up. It's awesome. So there's plenty of resources out there. Subscribe to me, subscribe to United Taps, and anybody else that you find so that it helps YouTube go, wow, people love tap dance. People love free tap dance. Because don't we? All right, so subscribe, hit the thumbs up,